Hi, this is Donna, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm sharing with you my latest slow stitching project. It's called A Great Day for a Coffee Break, and a shout out to my husband for naming this project for me. He's been a great help with coming up with some great slogans for my projects. So I wanted to give a shout out, say thank you, and I appreciate him so much. What I'm going to do is just go through how many stitches I use, what I use, because there's a lot of things I can't do on camera right now. I am working with two old cameras. One of them has a sound problem. The other one, when I go to videotape, it just totally whacks my camera out that I don't have a phone for like an hour because it just blacks everything out. So please bear with me. I'm trying to bring you the best quality of videos currently until I can get things up and running, which is going to take me some time. And being that I got into this new line of projects now with going with embroidery and slow stitching, I'm trying to also build up my stash with a lot of stuff. So I've been visiting some thrift stores, been finding some great deals, also been picking up some things at the dollar stores, here and there, just to incorporate. So I have a lot of variety or a mixed variety of some fabrics right now that I can do a lot of different things with. So again, please bear with me. I'm doing the best I can with what I have, and I want to share everything with you. I want to inspire you, and hopefully I can give you some great ideas on how to tackle if you want to get into slow stitching or embroidery if you're new to the field or to the subject of this craft as I am. I'm still doing a lot of binge watching. I'm still taking a lot of notes. I'm still learning a lot of things. I try to visually uh, have a photographic memory on how things are done because you can't write too many things down. You can write the names of the stitches, but there's like nothing to follow. So I kind of I'm pretty much a visual learner anyway. And another thing I have to do is also control my tension. I have a very bad habit as I'm stitching, I'm pulling things tightly and I have to watch that. So there's another thing I have to learn to control is my tension. So what I wanted to show to you is the stitches that I used, how I incorporated them, and what I added to this project. So as you see, I have a lot of different material this time. And I came across something online that I was searching, and it was a picture that kind of inspired me to do my own version of what you see in front of you. So let's take a look at this project. As you see, I have fabric here of a rose. I outlined the rose, I outlined the leaves of it, did a little like stemming straight stitches across the bottom. I did a cross stitch around the heart, added two roses with some leaf. And of course, my lettering and my wording, which I also have a lot of practicing to do, especially with stitches on which to incorporate. I did some bead work, added a little bee. I don't know what the name of this flower is, but I did the stem stitch and then I whipped it and did some French stitch. And this is pretty much like straight stitches. But I caught this on a YouTube channel. I just again, I take a photographic memory of what I look at and what I like, and then I try to work on it in my own, kind of way with different stitches, not just following the stitches that were used in that particular project. Here's another heart with some cross stitches. Again, another piece of fabric with a flower. Now I have it puffed up a little bit because I learned how to save scraps now. So what I stuffed this with was a little bit of threads. So I have my own little pile of thread scraps now, and I'm using it to stuff things. And I gave it a little bit more of a detail look to it. Again, I outlined the leaves and all that. This I did a chain stitch, did the blanket stitch around the face and also around the teacup or coffee cup. And then I just added a straight stitch around to make it like a brightness of a sun. I also did some felting with the eyes and then just threaded with the mouth. I did some forget-me-nots. They're not perfect. It's like a flower and a half. So I've been playing around with that. I did a little bit detached chain, and I did a leaf like it was coming out, hanging out of the cup. I also did, I kind of overdid the daisy with French knots in the middle, added some leaf. And then I also did this one. Now, if you want to call it a daisy flower or if you want to call it a sunflower, I don't know, how it looks on camera, but I gave it a little different variety of colors in the middle with some French knots. I did the, I think, stem stitch again or a split stitch here. And then I was just playing around with some fishbone, and I have no clue what I was doing there. I was whipping the back stitch and then whipped it around. I added a butterfly on this side and also on the other side. I'll get to that when I show you the other corner. I did an eyelet in the word for, kind of break the monotonous. Also, coffee break, I put a little bead in between to give it at least a spacing. And then I did the feather stitch. I just did a small section of the feather stitch and added also some French knots. Here's the other butterfly. Again, cross stitching here. And then I did the running stitch all the way around my project. So this is the latest of my slow stitching projects. And what I do with each one is after I complete it, I put it in a sheet protector and then I put it in a binder. So when I decide to make fabric journals or journals to put all my work in, I know where to go and it'll be, free of dust and everything else. But also that gives me an opportunity if I want to incorporate more of a design, change the design of what I already did to improve the look of it, or just see what I actually did and maybe do something totally different. So that's why I'm collecting everything in a binder right now in the sheet protectors. So again, this is my slow stitching project. I hope you like it. And please give me a thumbs up if you do like this video. Please share the video. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I look forward to our next conversation. I appreciate each and every one of you. You take care now, and we will talk soon.